Let's begin. By mixing sodium bicarbonate, baking soda, and citric acid, the reason I eat lemons, you get sodium citrate, a cheese additive. But in my case, I'm just using it for Benedict solution. The sodium citrate has formed a sticky slush. The problem lies in the nature of the endothermic reaction that creates the product. It cools quickly, similarly to an ice pack, but this temperature change rapidly decreases the solubility of the product. Because of this, and the citrate being less soluble than the reactants, it can't be filtered because it crystallizes instantly to form a sludge that must now be scooped up manually with a spoon. In this reaction, the bicarbonates are reacting with the acidic hydrogens to make carbon dioxide, which bubbles out, and water. Now, with negatively charged oxygens, the citrate left over takes the sodium ions that the bicarbonate left in solution. This makes sodium citrate. The sodium citrate stuck to the filters, but once removed, it was in clean white crystals. The next ingredient is sodium carbonate, which is easily made by baking baking soda. Sodium bicarbonate, baking soda, decomposes to sodium carbonate above 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. In the process, it releases water and carbon dioxide. Before I make the final batch, I'll put together 3 batches of different ratios to find the best one. I've written the ratios on each of the beakers to identify. The ingredient that'll change in each batch is copper sulfate, which is the final ingredient in this solution, apart from water. You need a sugar that reduces. Sucrose doesn't do that. Stevia does, but stevia is fake sugar. Chemistry is confusing, you're gonna have to get used to that. The ingredients are 80 milliliters of water, 13.84 grams of sodium citrate, 8 grams of sodium carbonate, and 1.36 grams of copper sulfate. When mixing the solution together, add water first to dissolve the ingredients. Next, add the sodium carbonate and the sodium citrate, the order doesn't matter, followed by the addition of copper sulfate. It's important that all other ingredients are dissolved into the solution before the addition of the copper, because otherwise it could react with the other ingredients instead of forming the complex or after. This will dramatically decrease the yield and in some cases ruin the solution. Once every ingredient has completely dissolved and no reaction has taken place, the solution should be filtered into its new container. This video is about 6, 8, 10 a year. It's a very long time in the making, that's what I mean. One of the reasons for this is the sodium citrate. I messed up on that a lot, and it took me 6 months to retrieve all of it. So Benedict's solution was put on hold for about 6 months. I didn't have that much footage to edit in that time, and so I just resorted to doing nothing and waiting for the sodium citrate. After that, the editing took a long time. I felt it wasn't good enough. I kept doing it over and over and over again. I ended up deleting it at one point, and that was by accident, and I had to redo everything. But that was just one step in the big learning process that was this video. I don't think I'm going to do another one of these really hard to do videos ever again. I just put too much effort into this one, although I don't think it really shows. What I think I'm going to do next time is just less high quality audio, edit normally, try to get a lot less footage. I have a camera that can do time-lapse now, so it'll be easier to do that. And I have it in 4K, so I can stabilize it better. All the equipment is getting better and better, so these videos will get better and better, and I'll have to do less and less editing, which is more chances for me to do something else. Next video that'll be up is copper 1 chloride, I believe. If not, I'm just gonna post some random meme video like I did in the middle of this whole thing. If you remember the big boomer one where I almost shot myself with a little gunpowder copper tube thing, that was fun. That was with a friend. I might post more of those meme videos. Those seem to get some reception. I don't have a lot of subscribers, so the few people that are actually hearing this will just, I'm not sure if they even know that happened. I'm not sure how this channel is gonna go, but I don't think I'm ever gonna monetize it. Otherwise, I'd be liable for showing how to do some of this stuff. But the show must go on, and thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, like and subscribe, as they all say, and I guess I'll see you in the next video, whether it may be a meme video or a next professional video. Thank you.